When someone tells you to take a rest when you feel exhausted, or spend some more time for yourself if you feel overburdened. It is simple to say, but we don't know what the parents have been through when they feel exhausted yet unable to sleep, when they feel anxious yet unable to relax, when they feel overburdened yet they are unable to find a time for themselves. Each child is different. Your part is distinct as well. Some people don't see their kids when they leave for work in the morning, and when they come back at night, they still don't see their children because they are already asleep. Some people handle 3 to 5 children on their own. It is not a simple regular exhaustion. This will have an impact on the parents' mental and emotional health, and also will change the way parents interact with their kid. I also constantly feel physically and mentally worn out when I get back from work. It does have a significant impact on how I engage with my kid. I can strive to get better in a lot of ways by reading this parenting journey book by Fhais Salim, particularly in terms of managing my emotions while interacting with my kids. My first justification for reading this book is it instructs the parents on how to treat their kids with kindness. Never regret exercising passion with kids. Never think that having a gentle conversation with kids is not worthwhile. This is how the parents are being kind to their kids. When children receive unconditional kindness, the kid will sense the genuineness of the parent's affection. And this will affect the kid's emotional and social development. The kid will be extremely bold and self-assured to confide in their parents about their issue. If we treat our kids with kindness, I have no doubt that they will treat their parents with kindness as well.
The second reason this book is worth reading is because it advises parents to take their children outside if they are having tantrums, takes the kids out of the house if they are exhibiting tantrums, and ground them if they appear anxious and sensitive. Children who spend well of their time catch up at home can occasionally feel stagnant as well. Thus, take your children outside to explore the world because there are many things your child can learn when outside. As an adult, being caught at home might also drive us insane. Therefore, take your children outside to explore the world. After that, I'll explain how this book educates parents to avoid passing judgment, especially when comparing children. My final justification for why reader ought to pick up this book it is educates parents to avoid passing judgment, especially when comparing children. Please refrain from comparing our child to the children of others. Refrain from contrasting our parents' approach with other parents. Who are we to judge the practices of others? We know our way of educating our children according to our circumstance and abilities because everyone has different capabilities. Parenting is a journey where we won't know the outcome in the future, but what matters is what we have tried our best today. Don't make snap judgment based only on appearance because everyone has goal and expectation that they would like to instill in their kids. I'll now give a summary of my entire speech. In summary, this book should be read for 3 reasons. First of all, this book teaches parents how to be kind to their kids by being patient and gentle when speaking to them. In addition, this book suggests that if a child is throwing a fit, parents should take them outside so that they may explore more and improve their emotional regulation. Lastly, since everyone has expectation and inspiration they would like to impart in their children, it also teaches parents to refrain from casting judgment. I can therefore say that anyone who wants to reset and restart again in parenting journey will benefit from reading this book. I hope that the information in this book will help people become better parents. Thank you. Last but not least, I would like to recommend to all parents to buy these books at Shopee, and it is only cost 31 ringgit and 90 cents. Thank you.
Imagine facing hardship so often and overwhelming that even the smallest acts of daily life become struggles. What if in those moments of hardship you turn to faith for healing? Facing difficulties in life is common, but sometimes when you are at the lowest, feelings of despair will eat you and can significantly affect your mental and physical well-being. As such, it is important to face problems properly to achieve a successful life. I too have commonly felt those feelings before. I always felt miserable and despair when facing too many hardships. It becomes worse when I run away from the problems. This act is wrong on many levels as it only builds up negativity and demotivates you instead. One day, I tried to read motivational books and found they can help you find solace and a peace of mind. In this regard, I recommend this book, To Hide Aku Ingin Sembuh by Mr. Adnin Roslan. This book dives into the most powerful themes of hope, resilience, and spiritual strength. It is not just a narrative about physical recovery, but also about finding peace and strength through faith. There are a lot of reasons why people should read this book. First, it offers healing and personal growth. Second, it delivers practical wisdom for overcoming challenges. Third, it can provide inspiration and hope. The first reason of why people should read this book is because it can provide you healing and personal growth. This book offers profound insights into emotional and spiritual healing, helping readers understand the deep connection between mind, body, and soul. I have explained to you that this book offers healing and personal growth. Next, I will explain to you how this book delivers practical wisdom for overcoming challenges. The second reason of why people should read this book is that this book delivers practical wisdom for overcoming challenges. It provides practical strategies and wisdom to cope with life's challenges, allowing readers to approach their problems with a new perspective and find strength in difficult times. I have explained to you that this book offers practical wisdom for overcoming challenges. Next, I will explain to you how this book delivers inspiration and hope. My last points for the reasons people should read this book is because it provides inspiration and hope. As Muslims, we often hear the stories of our prophets and are encouraged to take lessons from them. These narratives provide rich examples of faith, perseverance, and reliance on Allah. Through a dozen true stories of our prophets, the book inspires hope and encourages readers to believe in their ability to heal and change, rise above adversity, offering comfort and motivation to keep moving forward. I have explained to you that reading this book can provide inspiration and hope. Next, I will summarize my speech. To summarize, there are three reasons why people should read this book. Firstly, this book offers healing and personal growth as it explains how the problem matures us and helps us to become stronger in life. Besides that, this book also delivers practical wisdom for overcoming challenges as it explains the practical ways readers can overcome their hardships. Lastly, this book inspires hope through a dozen true stories of how our prophets faced their struggles during their time. With that, I can conclude that reading this book is beneficial, especially for those who are in despair and lose hope in life. May the knowledge gained from this book help people to face their challenges properly and help them to remember their way of life. You can purchase this book at Smart Hebat Bookshop on TikTok or any bookshop nearby with the price of 35 ringgit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Have you ever paused to reflect on the direction your life is taking? In this tough world, we often forgot to ask ourselves the most important question that we should be asking. Are we living with purpose? There might be some days that we are at the downside of the roller coaster in life, but that is not wrong because our surrounding is rapidly changing and it can be filled with multiple trials before achieving success. Somehow, along the way in achieving the wisdom, we might need something to hold on and to comfort ourselves. Nasihat Buat Diri by Habib Ali Zaenal Abidin might be a good comforter. This motivational book is written by Mohamad Adli Rosli. All of its contents are derived from the most of the lectures delivered by Habib Ali Zainal Abidin. I found that Habib Ali's advice from most of his lectures always helped me to wash away any sadness or anger and healed me from all those negative thoughts. So, as a person who had always trying to find some pieces of actionable advice to go through this life, this would really fit its purpose.
If you're still wondering why you should purchase this book, here are 3 main reasons that I can tell you. First, it provides compilation of actionable advices. Second, it helps to emphasize on your character development. And the third one, it is a source of timeless knowledge from a respected intellectual. The first reason is this book contains compilation of advice from the lecture sessions of Habib Ali Zaenal Abidin. Very general pieces of advice can be obtained from this book, which can be practiced in every layer of society. This book provides reader with practical, actionable advice on how to fit in Islamic values into their daily lives, whether it's about strengthening their relationship with Allah, improving their character, and navigating life challenges. I have explained to you this book provides a good practical and actionable advice that we can rely on in our life. Next reason why you should consider buying this book, because it is really helpful in guiding you to emphasize on your own character development thinking. So why is it helpful in guiding you to emphasize your own character development? It is because the focus of Nasihat Buat Diri is to cultivate a good character traits like humility, patience, and gratitude into an individual. In the book, Mohamad Rosli wrote a chapter titled Understanding the Meaning of Advising and Being Advised. In the first paragraph of this chapter, the author states that person who encourages others to do good must first to be asked to do good themselves. But the person receiving the admonition should not respond with the words, "You don't do it either, then you ask me to do it?" This shows the encouragement to reflect on our behavior first, avoid harmful traits, and implement some positive, respected habits that lead to a more peaceful and harmonious life. So that is how this book can be really helpful in guiding you to emphasize on your own character development thinking. Now lastly, this book is really good for you to have as it is a source of timeless knowledge from respected figure, which is Habib Ali Zainal Abidin. As everyone knows, Habib Ali Zainal Abidin is a really well-respected Islamic figure around the world and is well known with his good choice of words when delivering his speech, which carries weight and credibility of his own character. So, I have explained to you that this book is a source of timeless wisdom from a respected figure. Now I will summarize my whole speech. In conclusion, there are many reasons of why you should buy this book. But as I have discussed as above, we know that Nasihat Buat Diri by Habib Ali Zainal Abidin is more than just a book for us, which it offers compilation of practical advice for Islamic guidance, helping readers strengthen their connection with Allah and integrate faith into their daily life. It emphasizes the importance of developing good character, such as patience and gratitude, to navigate life challenges with clarity. Backed by the knowledge of a respected and trusted intellectual figure, the book serves as a timeless resource for anyone seeking personal growth, self-improvement, and spiritual fulfillment. That is why Nasihat Buat Diri by Habib Ali Zainal Abidin, written by Mohamad Adli Rosli, might be one of the solutions for the people who are struggling to find themselves. And on top of all of that, by the end of this book, you might be gaining some insight on what is your purpose in life and how does it lead to your life's directions. Lastly, I would recommend to you guys to buy this book at any online platform shop such as TikTok, Shopee, or Lazada, or you can just purchase it at Hebat Smart Shops TikTok for an easy purchase at only 10 ringgit. Thank you.